What up, guys?
What's
It's
up,
time
brother?
for politics. You're gonna start seeing this more often because we need to fix this country and the world. Actually, the world needs help. Boom.
Round is a social experiment that brings humans with opposing beliefs together. These discussions may contain viewpoints that are the result of misinformation. Remember to seek out experts and to be critical of your own biases while forming an opinion. Please see the humanity in each participant and as
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
You're equating some minor inconveniences in your privileged life to
Why would you assume my
an
life is privileged?
unsupported.
Why would you say my life is privileged, though?
Facts.
I don't say that about you. Why would you say my life is privileged?
I'm privileged.
Okay, that's fine, but why would you say my life is privileged?
For one,
Facts.
yes.
You don't know him. For one, you're a man. Shut your dumb ass up. Oh, this is already gonna be heated. Up, bro. What are you talking about? What? All you have to do is be hot as a woman.
Step forward if
And also, you can easily make friends as a woman. Easily. Just tell a bitch you like her shoes, and she'll be like, "Oh my god, ah, no, that sweater is so you, girl."
prompt.
As a
Take
dude,
it off.
you gotta be like, I don't know. You gotta size each other up for like, say you go to the gym, you gotta size each other up for days, maybe weeks, maybe months, until you finally go like, I was, you gotta test out the waters until finally maybe you're like, what's good? This guy can hang. What's up? And the other guy daps you up, and you're like, yeah. You know what I mean?
Has
Alright.
no right to tell people what to do with their body.
The government cat. That's cat. That's such cat. First off, before these guys start yapping, to an extent, obviously they can't dictate every single thing that we do, but they don't. Can we kill people? No. Can we rob banks? No. That's me doing. That's like, but why? Like, it's my body. I should be able to do what I want. Because you're fucking hurting people. So normally I would say yes, when it doesn't hurt anyone else, but I know they're gonna bring up abortion because, duh. But that's hurting someone else. That's killing a baby. Someone that relies on a parent for help, and you. Gah! And abortions are always in the sickest way too. All right, let's do it.
Vaccine?
So you guys agree? Has no right. So you guys agree? Nah, see, watch, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, abortion's bad. Yeah. Wait, no, that's stupid. I'm gonna say they do.
I don't think the government has the right to tell you what you want to do with your...
Sorry.
Okay. I stood here because of vaccines, but I know a lot of you guys probably look at me like, oh, what about abortion?
Yeah, that's what I'm
The thing
saying.
is, when it comes to abortion, two bodies are involved.
That's that's what I'm saying. The Supreme Court voted to strike down the landmark. Yep. Yeah.
Woman, and it's the fetus. The fetus, has a heartbeat, it has DNA. It should have rights.
When?
Fuck you talking about when? What are you, stupid? Why do these people always bring that up? They always say like a baby, you're alive when you have consciousness. No, you're not. No, you're not. Plants are alive, but they do not have consciousness to what we know. Well, actually, technically that's not true. Because consciousness is an awareness to our surroundings. But we're all technically unconscious when we're asleep. So, fuck you guys. Life begins when you gain all 6 characteristics of life.
The conception.
That's not when the heart's there.
Heartbeat starts at 4 weeks. It's not just a clump of
4 weeks, yeah. Shut up, dummy. It is life.
cells. It is life. At 21 weeks, they can live outside of the womb. Abortion ends with murder and death.
Over 90% of abortions happen within the first 10
Is this facts or not? Man. 92% of abortions were performed at Greater than or equal to. No, I less than. Okay, less than or equal to 13 weeks. 13 weeks. Okay, duh. Fewer than were performed at 21. So then you. So you just proved Roe vs. Wade's point, bro. Or Texas. Texas's point. You're so stupid. How many weeks is 21 weeks? How many weeks is 13 weeks, actually? How many days is 13 weeks? 13 times 7, so there's 91 days. Divide that by 30. 3 months. So you guys are stupid, so you guys should have no complaints. You guys should have no complaints. You guys are dumb. You guys should have no complaints about the 3 months rule. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Be smarter with your bodies. That's all I gotta say.
Weeks.
That's still, I think that's not acceptable.
But they still have the potential of having life, though. The mortality rate of a fetus getting aborted is 100%.
Facts.
It's going to die when it's aborted.
You're
Fact.
very lucky you'll never have to experience what it's like to have to make that choice.
Maybe you should be smarter with yourself.
What if I become a father and the woman who I got pregnant wants to have an abortion? It's going to affect me.
You would have a discussion with your partner then and decide what you're going to do and be glad that you have a choice to even discuss with that partner.
Unfortunately, human nature, if you take away the option or the right to do that, then they'll find it another way.
And it will be unsafe.
And would you support the mom? Would you support the mom?
No, I wouldn't support them either way. No, people are using it as a form of contraception, and it's really annoying. It's really unfortunate, especially in the black community. I'm pretty sure they're like 62% of abortions are in the black community. Stop doing it.
Mom in that scenario?
If the mom had an abortion or the
No,
mom went...
no, if she gave birth.
Oh, of course. I would support her. I'd say what you do is a good thing.
No, not support her financially for the rest of her life or for the rest of the baby's life.
Are you talking about, like, what do you mean you support her? Like, as a citizen, or?
If somebody has a baby,
We do have child support, and it comes from taxpayer money.
There's foster care, there's adoption, there's mothers waiting.
those systems are very broken and people all
Okay, so then that's just an excuse to kill people, I guess. No, instead of complaining about abortion, see, that's what they say. They always say, like, foster care is awful, which it is. Don't get me wrong, it is. A lot of places are really sad and bad to the kids. But then they'll just choose to complain about abortion and not go after those places and not protest to fix the actual root at hand. They'll just be like, well, actually, this place sucks, so you should be able to kill people. Stop. Stop it. You lady. Right there.
all the time are trying to stop funding for programs like that.
Now, I want to ask you guys, do you support vaccine mandates?
Yes.
So I mean,
So you are a freak. So why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you sitting down, you dumbass? Why are you sitting down? Bro. Huh?
I mean, you stepped forward and said the government shouldn't tell you what to do with your body.
Facts!
So, why would you support?
My issue is that I believe that the government should not be able to tell me what to do with my body, but I have to accept the consequences for the choices that I make with my body. The vaccines, for instance, I absolutely felt that everyone should get vaccinated. Why? Because this was a
Oni, dude, you're a fraud.
pandemic, but
So you guys are the exact opposite.
if you don't want to, I don't think the government should have to tell you that you have to. But
So you just...
then have to suffer the consequences
here,
of
bitch?
your choices, which means you cannot patronize certain places. You can't put other people at risk.
I know you're saying they're doing it to protect us, but the coronavirus has, I think, a survival rate almost 98%, 99%, and we're mandating these vaccines. Why are we not mandating the flu?
What's frightening to me is
Facts.
that you're equating some minor inconveniences in your privileged life to
Why would you assume my life is
an
privileged?
unsupported.
Why would you say my life is privileged, though? You don't know my life.
He's not white. His life cannot be privileged because he's not white.
I mean, I don't say that about you. Why would you say my life is privileged?
I'm privileged.
Okay, that's fine, but why would you say my life is privileged?
For one, you're a man.
You know, most people commit suicide are men. Most people who work in dangerous workplaces are men. Most people fight in war are men.
And who set that system up?
Oh, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? We do it so women don't have to. But you're privileged. Shut up.
I'm going to ask
The patriarchy.
Well, I think I give a unique perspective on this because I actually do agree with the vaccine mandate. I think COVID was just a huge disaster.
You're a freak.
And I think it could
I'm
have
kidding.
ended a lot sooner if things were more organized.
Yeah? What has the vaccine really done? Huh?
As far as whether the government should intervene on people's bodies, I think there are a lot of instances where the government should. One, to protect the society in general, especially in cases such as a pandemic where the disease could literally wipe out
It
cities.
couldn't! It couldn't! It would not wipe out. If it did have the power to wipe out everyone out, sure. Two, if the vaccine even worked, sure. But neither of those are true.
In other instances as well, such as drug use, I think the government should intervene because when you have a society that's addicted to opioids or crack, it spreads like wildfire. And I've seen it firsthand. It's very difficult to control without the help of government. Now, on the topic of abortion, that one's very complex. And in general, I always want to favor a woman's right to choose. But I think there's also a very fundamental question that both of you brought up: is at what point is a fetus a human or a person? Let's say
Stupid. What else is it? What else would it ever be? I don't get it. I don't get it. Everyone keeps asking that. When does it become a human? What else is it before it? What else would it be? What? What else would it be? A fucking chicken? What are you? What? What else would it be?
Child is
If
8
not a
months in the
human.
womb, and at that point, the baby has a heart, the baby has a brain, has legs, has arms. Do you think it's okay for that to be terminated?
Nobody is doing that.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
And nobody is having abortions with viable fetuses unless it is a medical emergency that will kill the baby and the mother.
We already confirmed that, actually. So 13 weeks. 13 weeks, and you guys all said at 4 weeks it develops in heart and all the before that the baby is it develops all these other things. Nobody's doing that. Well, who is this?
My name is Ben. I'm a business consultant for a telecom company, and I'm a liberal dad. When it comes to the abortion issue, I am not exactly sure where I stand. I am not pro-choice or pro-life.
My name is Dawn. I'm a regional sales manager for a dialysis company as well as a therapist, and I'm a liberal parent. As far as my views on abortion, to be honest, it just makes me very sad. I can't believe that we are moving backwards by taking people's rights away.
That's not a right! When has that been a right? Find me in the Constitution. When has that been a right? When has that been a right? It hasn't been. Stupid. It hasn't been.
Happening to their body.
Not
Literally
being an LGBTQ plus ally,
No,
Makes
fuck out of
some-
here. Absolutely not.
one a bad person.
What? You guys are
It's
freaking.
strong,
It's
isn't it? It's a little
a
strong.
general way.
A bad person.
I would question someone's empathy.
That's it.
And
Oh, empathy. Oh, I question their empathy that you don't care that children's lives are being ruined.
their awareness of the other people around them, because I guarantee you know someone that's
Absolutely,
LGBT.
and their environment.
Right, discussing the validity of the existence of other human beings isn't a political issue. That's like,
It's there.
there's something wrong with you if you like, no, trans people don't exist.
I mean, they don't exist. Who says that? They exist. Is being a trans person a real thing? No. No. You can't switch genders as much as you want to. You're still let's say a female has naturally higher testosterone. That's still a female, isn't it? Dummy.
Obviously they do. I would like to think that it's a safer world to be LGBTQ, but that would be naive.
370 deadly zero. Okay, but that's because there's more people were killed this year. Gender diverse people since the record in their own home. Okay, yeah, that's obviously wrong. That's weird. Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, that's not. But we're not if you're not an ally, that doesn't mean you're going around murdering people. 9 in 10 of those globally. Yeah, because men. That's fucking weird. That's weird. Trans women. Trans women. I'm assuming he means man to female. Yeah, that's because it's weird. That's a way weirder thought than woman to male. Weird.
Of course. People are getting murdered for being trans.
Yeah,
You
people
know?
are getting murdered for being anything stupid.
And gay. It's scary. I have 3 kids. I have 3 boys.
Oh.
One of them is trans. I worry.
You're a bad parent. You're a bad parent.
I mean, for influence gets less effective.
That's why it's my job to influence the world about your child. How old is it?
Yeah.
How old is it? She doesn't look very old. I'm guaranteeing they're in their teens. Guaranteed they're in their teens. Probably like 14.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I am a liberal parent. One of my children came out as trans 2 years ago. Mine and my husband's response was, that's great. Would you like to go by these pronouns? And would you like to
They're
pick
so
out a name?
weird. Stop normalizing that.
Let's make sure that we talk to a gender specialist so we know what options there are.
Yep. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Oh, you want to go on treatment? Immediately? Yep. Oh, you're feeling weird in your body. Oh, you're feeling the side effects of puberty? Is that what's happening? Okay. Better take some puberty blockers. Ruin your life. So you can't have kids. Might as well, because stop doing that to your children. So bad for them.
I can provide a unique.
So teenagers are the most easily influenced people in the world, and when they see a trend and when they see all these people talking about like being transgender and all this stuff, it goes into their brain and they're like, oh, I feel a little weird. Maybe I'm trans. You're not. You're not. And if you do feel that way, there's something wrong with you. There's something up. And you should go to a therapist. How many of them actually tried therapy, huh?
It usually comes from mental problems like depression, anxiety, all those things.
So you think they can be kind of taught to not be gay?
Yes.
No, I think
Pray the
it's,
gay away.
You support conversion therapy?
no, I don't think that.
I mean, it is possible. It is possible. It does work. You can. You can. It's kind of weird devoting that much time. My problem isn't with gay people. Gay people, schmay people. That's cool. If you're gay, then that's like often. Well, one, it's kind of sad because oftentimes it is because you've been abused. Really sad. Or you just have severe trauma. No, my problem's with transgenders. And also the weirdos who like the weird pedophiles. That's my problem.
To anyone into doing anything. I would not ostracize my child, but I would not support it. Just like I don't support any sin.
So I think that if you want to be transgender, you could be transgender. We live in again, I said, a free nation. But if you're asking for my opinion, I believe that men and women are completely different. We have different chromosomes, different bone structure. If you're a transgender woman, I still view you as a man. You could express yourself as a woman. That's fine. But I don't believe that society should automatically, say that, okay, you're a woman. Let's say, for instance, there's a 18-year-old biological man, but says that they are a woman now. They still have male genitalia. They could walk into a woman's locker room and show off their male genitalia. I don't agree with that. I don't think that's okay.
That's not happening.
It is
Yes,
happening,
it
though.
is.
It's really
That
happening.
is literally transphobia.
It's rare, though, but
not even attractive. It could just be a creepy guy, like pretending to be.
Yes, creepy guys are. I'm in much more danger in a women's restroom from a cisgender straight
No, you're
creepy
not.
guy
No, you're
than
not.
I am a trans.
No, you're
person.
not. And oftentimes they probably are. Trans or whatever you're saying. Oftentimes they are. They're just pretending. It happens so often. Not so often, but it does happen. It does, and it's happening more and more and more and more. There's reasons that we are.
You know, that's what I'm trying to say.
So do you support gender-neutral bathrooms, like women and men can go into the same bathroom? Do you think that could increase the chances of rape or assault?
They already exist. It's interesting that men
Already exist. Might as well not try and stop it.
are only concerned about this rape in the bathroom when we're having a conversation about trans folk.
But gender-neutral bathrooms does stem from this idea, though.
No, this idea that rape is going to suddenly go on the rise because of gender-neutral bathrooms.
Sorry. It does. That community commits these types of crimes at 4 times the rate that straight people do. So awkward.
From transphobia.
I'm Eden, I'm 16 years old, and I'm on the conservative teen side. I think
Whoa, I did not.
transitioning does more harm than good,
It does.
and I think that we are born in the body that we're given, and we should stay that way. God has created us in His image, and I don't think we should change the way we are.
Owning
True.
a gun is a basic human right.
Yes, that's easy. What? That's an obvious fact. That's a literal fact.
As a woman, you get into a dangerous situation, for example, with a man. Having a gun and knowing how to use a gun
Yeah.
is the only way that will protect me. Having my tiny little pepper spray won't help me
It could.
forever.
Forever, no. If they get the jump on you, yeah. But regardless, if they get the jump on you, you might be screwed regardless. But yeah, guns are a better choice. You're
I
right.
think definitely if you take away guns, the bad guys will always get their guns, one way or another.
I live in Los Angeles,
True.
and
If you don't give people the right to have guns, they're still getting in here. Same thing you brought up with abortion. So many illegal immigrants are bringing in guns.
yeah, strict.
Imagine this was your child.
Imagine, but it's not.
I actually debated whether or not I was going to sit down because I do believe people have the right to bear arms. I
So
do.
why did?
I think it's not a human right as much as almost a necessity for a lot of people. And not everyone. There's a
What
lot of
What is a necessity then? Necessities are food, water, shelter. Well, you just listed guns. So that should be a basic right, right?
neighborhoods that are very safe, but even in a safe neighborhood, you can be robbed, you can be killed. I've been stuck up several times with a gun to my face, and all I could think of is, man, if I die, it's gonna be because I didn't have a weapon to help protect me.
So what the fuck? So what? I don't
To
get
take
it.
away all
Hurt my relationships with friends
Yeah.
and family.
Well, I think we're talking.
Yeah, because nobody wants to talk about that. They only look at it like, and you just hear people saying, "Oh, the people on the right are Nazis," and like same with my English teacher and whatnot. Like everyone shits on the right, acting like they're so morally above, but really, it's usually the left who are really closed off from listening to other opinions about these types of behavior, these types of things, what I mean?
Is overrated.
Yeah, overrated. Oh, she's agreeing. She's
The reason I
agreeing.
sat down is because feminism as we know it in social media and the marches is generally run by white women and
Okay.
we don't have a lot of intersectionality. Margaret Sanger,
Margaret Sanger,
yeah,
yes.
and
Susan B. Anthony.
Susan B. Anthony, total racist. The women that headed up the suffragette movement, they were not inclusive.
Of course, yes.
And they wanted rights for white women.
That's true.
And that thread has followed us to be very exclusionary.
How?
To
How? That does not exist nowadays.
black women, disabled women,
What?
women of color, indigenous women.
They just don't vote as much. What are you talking about?
I don't think that feminism in America is based.
It's because they don't feel like people want to speak for them. Which is where I come in. They're like, oh, great, here's another white guy.
Stop
But
it.
I'm spitting facts. Nothing else. So allow it.
Racism. The reason why there's more white feminists is because there's a higher white population in America. So generally, there's going to be
True.
more white feminists. Because of that.
True.
I think that
She had nothing to say. She had nothing to say.
think
Health
in
per
the
capita.
beginning of feminism, feminists
ratio.
wanted votes for women, that women would be allowed to work, would be allowed to go to universities and such. I definitely agree with that, but I think that feminism has gone too far into saying my body, my choice, and saying that women are not all equal, saying that women are being suppressed by white men and such things.
Who did? God did.
But we also have to protect ourselves. So if you want to be a stay-at-home mom and do one of the hardest jobs on the planet, you absolutely should be able to do that. But you should also discuss with your partner and put in things into place so that you're protected if you choose to do that. Some women aren't doing that, like life insurance and things like that. I think part of feminism is being able to take care of yourself.
You can do all of these right now. What are you? I don't get it. I don't get it. There's nothing more we need to do. It's just people are holding on to that and being told that capitalism is failing our society. No. Are you stupid?
Capitalism is failing our society.
Yeah, I knew she was gonna. Oh, I knew she was gonna stand. I was about to say it too.
When you watch about consumerism until you die, doesn't work for anybody but a very, very, very small percentage of billionaires.
No, it's because fucking Biden is stupid. What are you talking about? Yes, it does if it's done correctly, but right now it's not being done correctly. So it's much better than fucking.
And it's
What would you propose?
baloney. The system is rigged to keep workers working, and the rich just keep getting richer.
Yeah, I think there could be some.
Stupid. You're so stupid and envious and jealous, and just blindsided by hate. You just can't stand that there's other people who were able to create products, and it gives us freedom to better our society and create products that can elevate it. What would you rather, communism and we can be like China and have sweatshops and still every single person is working for the same wage? Fuck out of here.
Good in capitalism, which is like the innovation part of it. But in general, capitalism definitely sucks from the poor. There's a lot of industries that definitely shouldn't have any capitalism involved at all. The medical field, it's unjust that certain people get better care than other people. just
Why?
because they're more.
Some care. Let me explain it like this. So there's a whole range of hospitals, right? Right? And level of care, because some people go to better schools. Some people are just better at their job. So naturally, people would want to go to a better place, right? Naturally, they would want to pay more for a better place. Those people who can pay more will move to that spot where that is more readily available. And now it's left like, how we know about these kind of things. Go to an economics class, please.
Financially well off. Who are they to determine the value of life? The healthcare system creates such profit, and that profit is created off the misery of others, of the illness.
I will agree. The that shit's weird. Well, one, actually, no, it makes sense. No, it makes sense. I was gonna start talking about like the pharmacies and stuff, but the amount of research dollars they have to pump into that, and like,
If capitalism isn't the solution, then what is the solution?
yeah, facts.
You want to hear it?
She's gonna say communism. She's gonna say communism. She's a commie. Get her. Get her ass.
Solution, then what is the solution?
You want to hear it?
Socialism?
Socialism.
The problem with democratic socialism, I mean, you talk about how capitalism hurts the middle class, but in reality, if democratic socialism was tried, the middle class are going to be paying way more taxes, not just the rich. See, the rich don't pay taxes because they don't work. They make money off assets.
Yep.
The middle class, they work. And because they're working, they're going to pay
Yes! Explain that. Explain that.
taxes under a proposed...
It does. It does. That's
My
how it
name is
works.
Nathan.
That's how it works. It distributes it so we're all making the same. Now, you don't have any skyscrapers. You don't have any fancy restaurants. You don't have a nice way of living. Like, you can make it. You can make it. And if you're middle class, upper middle class, you're going to say you haven't made it. You're going to say you're not living well. Shut up!
I'm 18 years old. I would like to ask the other side if they believe America is the greatest country in the world.
It is.
If they disagree with that, I want to know what country they believe is better than America. I do believe it's a blessing and it's a privilege to live in a country that gives you the liberty and freedom and to express who you want to be.
The American dream is dead.
I'll agree with that. I will agree with that, and that's because Biden. It all stems from Biden. It was alive and well years ago, and now it's donezo.
I saw war.
No way!
America,
True.
America does have the highest
There's a reason everyone's trying to flock here.
population. 14% of our population are immigrants. We have a lot of people on our southern border, and I think they all want to come to America.
Yeah, I think the American dream still exists, and I can speak firsthand because my family came from a third world country.
We know.
But so does the American nightmare. The people suffering not just here, but also around the world due to policies, due to exploitation, due to colonization, due to a lot of issues that are directly at hand.
Colonization? What? When? There's not been colonization.
So there's a lot of blood on the United States hand, and a lot of people don't want to leave their home country, but the situations that have been created there are forcing people to leave. Like my mother would have loved to stay in Mexico, but unfortunately due to poverty, which had a lot to do with NAFTA and what happened in the war.
Because we want American stuff. We want to better the country. It's not our fault. Everyone just treats America like it's supposed to be for our own country now. Because the reason tariffs exist is because they're trying to bring out American jobs, American products, American, factories and stuff. Ugh.
Directly caused by the United States, issues that created this migration. So is it a better opportunity here? Yes, my people come here.
Why can't they just do what America did then? Why can't they do it? See, why can't they become and use capitalism and all those other things to do what America did? I don't get it. America is one of the youngest countries ever. I don't know why I added ever at the end, but Mexico should be able to do the same thing that the United States did and build their country up and put tariffs on us. Like, what are you talking about?
Send our money back to our ancestors. Wouldn't we just like to stay where we're from? Yeah, that would be a much better option.
Well, a much better option would it be? Then why don't you?
The American dream.
You're stupid. Maybe take a look at your own government, the Mexican government, or the Guatemalan government. Or Venezuela, they're doing really bad. All those places are doing really bad. Their governments are ass. And why? Because of policies.
For the opportunity, not just listeners.
Yeah.
What about you guys, huh? You guys are older, huh?
Great.
All right, that was solid. W video. Woo! Let me get That was cool. That was fun. That was exciting. Hope you all enjoyed. It's always good. It's always good to talk about things and be more aware and hear other sides. So I like that. Cool. Thank you for watching. Gotta edit it down and I'll try and post it soon. Appreciate it. Come back another time. My kick is down there, down in the description, not in the description, in the corner. It will be in the description too. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video.